Todd, you must be quite proud of your team's performance this evening.
Yeah, Ali, that's a damn good hockey game. Probably the best I've seen all year in here.
The first period, there was a lot of really good pressure. It was kind of back and forward, and I think you might have felt quite aggrieved not to have had a couple of goals in that one.
I would say we had some chances to bury pucks tonight. That goaltender played extremely well for them. Not sure they had anticipated us coming out so hard, and they righted the ship a bit in the second period there, but I don't think they were ready for that.
Fire struck first, and the building erupted. I mean, both yourself and Danny had said you wanted the crowd behind you. You certainly had that.
Yeah, we talked about that all week as a team as well. It was pretty important, and you see what an asset it is. Even when we tied it up in that second there, I thought we possibly could have got another one just off the momentum. Fortunately, it went the other way, but that's playoff hockey. But it goes back. I think the crowd recognized the guys' efforts tonight. I think they recognized the importance of the game, and I'm pretty confident that they felt they watched an excellent hockey game tonight, regardless of the end result.
After that first Sheffield goal, the atmosphere and the tempo seemed to sort of dip just a little bit.
We did dip, and I was concerned for a second that the legs were starting to go, but we reset these guys. We got them focused back up, and they certainly answered the bell, because they came back, and I think at times it looked like their legs were gone a little bit. So that was a good hockey game tonight, and I'm hoping for more for tomorrow. We're obviously going down tonight in preparation for it, and we're certainly not going to take it lightly. Hopefully the guys get a bit of confidence off this, and we get some momentum.
I think I'm right in saying there was no penalties called at all this evening. That must be quite strange.
Well, it is, but I will say this: I think the officials did a great job tonight. There was probably a penalty to out there tonight, but to me, in a playoff game, and you can see the intensity out there when you let the players sort it out, and there's no issue of anybody getting hurt. For me, that's the way I enjoy playing the game. That's the way I enjoy seeing it played, and I think that it made for a great game. The refs did a great job. They were in the background and they weren't a factor, and they have to be commended for the job they did tonight as well.
It looked like the game was going to go to a tie, and then just 34 seconds to go, the Steelers got that final game-winning goal. That's just cruel, isn't it?
Well, I think that's one of the reasons why those guys are league champions. They find a way to win hockey games. They find a way to do things at the right time. I think for tonight's game, that is a bit cruel. But spoke with the guys just quickly there. Just make sure that they mentally get themselves reset, because we were already down in the hockey game and we tied it back up. There's no reason why we don't go into that game tomorrow thinking the same thing. So we'll get the guys rested tonight. They're a goal down, but I don't know. I think there's a lot more hockey to be seen before this results final.
And what's the plan for tomorrow? Obviously, you're going down tonight.
Yeah, we're going to go partway down tomorrow. We'll get the guys into bed. I think we lose an hour tonight. I think the clocks spring forward tonight. So hopefully we'll allow them to get a sleep in, get a good breakfast in them. We'll get some lunch, and then we'll mosey on down to Sheffield to get all the gear dry and reset. So it's not an early start for them tomorrow. They'd be up anyways, just because they're probably adrenaline's still flowing. So we'll get them halfway down, and you know what? Just make sure these guys get some rest, and hopefully they can produce the same effort tomorrow.
You've had a lot of support from maybe unexpected places. A lot of coaches round about the league think that the Flyers are going to do it, so there's no reason why not tomorrow. Well,
that's nice to hear. I hadn't heard that, but I'm sure there's probably a lot of coaches around the league that would like to see a Sheffield Steelers knocked out, because they're such a good team. Jared's got that team playing some fantastic hockey the last couple of months. Well, really all season, but the last couple of months they were outstanding. So there probably is a few people out there, but selfishly we'd like to see them out as well. We had our little experience at Nottingham last year, and we'd certainly like to build on it, but we're going to have to get past this Sheffield squad. we have a goal lead on us. But like I said to these guys, it's playoffs and anything can happen.
There's a large contingent of fans going down tomorrow as well, so that's going to help.
Is there? Good. I mean, it certainly helps. It's in that bigger building. We've fared okay there in the past, and it's a bigger stage, so the guys will definitely be up for it. Hopefully, the fans will have something to cheer about tomorrow at the end of the game.
Todd, good luck for tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
David Sims, that was quite a match this evening.
Yeah, we were a little relieved, but gratefully relieved. Dowdy scored that great big goal for us, and that gives us that 1-goal advantage. But Fife came hard, didn't they, in that third period? And I must admit, I was okay at 2-2, but obviously take a 3-2 lead back. Good atmosphere, great advert, and if it's half as good tomorrow, then everybody will be in for a good game.
It's one of these things. Being the league leaders, you must be really. The Steelers must be really worried about a team like Fife coming in and spoiling the party.
I don't know if you get worried about it. You've won a league, so you're obviously confident in your own ability, and we're confident in our team's ability. But if they play as hard as that tomorrow, they've got every chance. Same as Nottingham and Coventry have got every chance. Hull and Bray have got every chance, and Belfast and Cardiff. I think what was good about our league was it went down to the last weekend, and the playoffs. Every game you couldn't pick one out of the 4 winners. Nobody's got a big advantage yet, so that has to be good. But that's what conferencing's done. It's brought the gap down, it's diminished the gap, and that's why it's exciting now 31 weeks of the year.
It's been an excellent, this whole season's been an excellent advert for ice hockey in general.
It has. I mean, when it goes to the final weekend and 3 teams can win it, when it goes to 3 weeks before and 5 teams can win it, then that has to be good. Perhaps down at the bottom, I think Edinburgh and Dundee were always going to be the bottom 2, and then it was just how it played out after that. But no, it's been another good year. It's not a good year, it's another good year. I think it just builds on year, and that's why the league's getting stronger and stronger.
And just finally, how are your feet after your walk?
Absolutely terrible, and you making me stand up for this isn't helping. No, feet actually aren't too bad. The legs are just above the feet, are a little bit worse than the feet. But well worth it, great cause, everybody supported it. So even got another 20 quid off, it was £20 in Scottish money. I don't know how that equates to in English.
Yeah, I don't know what the conversion is.
16, 17 quid, isn't it, in proper money. But no, everybody's been brilliant all around the country. It's worked really well.
And what was your final total?
I don't think we got a final one. Yeah, I think we're at about 23,300, which was probably double what we expected to do right at the start. So good cause. Hopefully help some kids out in the future who have that horrible disease.
Thanks very much for talking to us, and brilliant to see you back up here in Fife.
Cheers, fella. Thanks.